welcome to all of you gathered today to celebrate the World Day of Cultural Diversity. Welcome once again every year from Kamnik, Slovenia, from Kotlovnica Youth Center here in the basement. It's getting a bit cold now as we are closing the May, so I have to be quite dressed up. But it's called Kotlovnica's inversion. So in the winter time, it's pretty hot inside. As we are coming closer to the summer, it's getting colder. Interesting fact. Today I have three guests. Not three, four exactly. One from Italy. Actually, two from Italy, one from France, and one from Portugal. But three of them are in Portugal and one is in France. Just let me take a moment. I have to count down all of them and we'll be back in a short notice. Okay, I think we are all set. People are waiting to join me here in this studio. But before we go to Portugal, where Marco, Kepusin and Hita are already waiting for us, we'll jump quickly through Kotlovnica. Unfortunately, we don't have our volunteers here with me. We had EVS volunteers, Lily, Benedict and Wojtek from Czechia, but Lily left us on Sunday early in the morning. She went back to France, and now we just have Wojtek and Benedict. Benedict is from Germany, and it's his last day here in Slovenia, so we let him enjoy the last hours, and that's why they prepared a short video about their work in Kotlovnica, and let me play it for you.
Oh. Come on. This is Kotlovnica. This is our venue.
So my name is Wojciech. I come from Czechia. I also volunteer here in Kotlovnica, and I'm pretty sick today.
It's a very beautiful place. As you can see, we have the sound mixtape and the light table. This place we call the pool. It's where the subwoofers are located, and right in front of the stage.
What do you do here? I usually take photos of events, but also sometimes I prepare the sound for show.
Okay, so as you can see, we're approaching the studio. This is where all the magic happens. We have the special isolated room. You can come inside and see. Here we have a PC. I also make reels and I take photos during events.
I'm Benedict. I'm an ESC volunteer in Kotlovnica, and I come from Germany. Right now we live in Dom Kultura, so right where we also work. So this is the backstage. It's where the bands are before their performance. Also we have some random storage space here, like the speakers. I want to see how it is to work in a youth center and experience the day-in-day life.
Угаси снимку.
Interesting, what do you think? But this video was made during a workshop of Erasmus Plus project called Micromedia Evolution. Maybe it's time to know a bit more about this project. I will play you a short clip of their second episode that the participants made here in Slovenia.
To niso sanje, Rudi TV, prižganje.
Pozdravljeni v novi oddaji Radia Rudi. Z vami sem Filip. Za danes smo vam pripravili dve zanimivi temi. Ker se na Radiu Rudi ukvarjamo z razvojem novih medijev, nas je zanimalo, kje danes mladi iščejo informacije oziroma kateri so njihovi viri novic. V drugi temi pa se bomo lotili služenja obveznega vojaškega roka, ki je bil pred kratkim.
Media Evolution is an Erasmus Plus youth project connecting organizations and schools from Slovenia and Croatia to develop local youth micromedia platforms. Through workshops, media production, and international collaboration, young people gain practical skills in journalism, digital media, and communication while strengthening critical thinking and media literacy. The project focuses especially on understanding artificial intelligence, misinformation, and the ethical use of media. The outcomes include a practical micromedia guidebook, educational video materials, and original media content created by young participants in Kamnik and Pula, Croatia. In episode that you are seeing right now, the team left the studio to ask students and teachers about their views on mandatory military service already implemented in Croatia. The survey included more than 100 students, with over half of them supporting the idea of introducing mandatory military service in Slovenia, while nearly three-quarters believed it could positively influence young people's psychophysical deployment.
Skratka, prom se pač pogovarjati s kolegi pa prebrati stvari.
TikTok, Instagram.
Pa vsako jutro obvezno ob 7 zjutraj poslušam Slovenija, ena Radio Slovenija, ki se mi jo tako zelo...
So, enough about Kotlovnica. Let's go to Portugal, where our three colleagues are already waiting for us. Please, guys. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hey, hello. Hey, everyone. Hi, Matis. It's really nice to be back. Really nice that we are arriving to the 5th edition of the live stream, right? If I'm not wrong.
Is it
And
already? Oh my God, how time flies.
yeah, it's incredible to think how we started with this project after COVID, and we are now until like already in our 5th edition. Every edition we had the chance to have different partners, different youngsters showing their artistic skills, what they are doing, showing that we have a lot of young talent and how powerful it can be. So we are really, really happy to be here today, to once again to have you as a host and also this event. I think in the end I can talk a little bit about Mais Cidadania, but now I'll pass the word to the amazing volunteers that we have here, and that I believe that is also who our public wants to meet and wants to know what they are doing. Seems good to you?
Seems great to me.
Okay, perfect.
Hello everyone, my name is Marco, and first of all, I want to say thank you for this amazing opportunity to both share and to know new perspective, new stories, and new artistic point of view all around the world. And the second, I want to express how grateful I am to have the opportunity to present my work, and I hope you're gonna enjoy that and you're gonna like that. And this is my friend Capucine.
So, hi, hello everyone. Thank you for the invitation. So I'm the student volunteering of my Associação Mais Cidadania. And so yes, I'm from France. And yes, I'm really happy to be here with the association. And yes.
Okay, so what have you prepared for us? Marco, you've sent some quite interesting photos all in red contrast. Tell us more about it, and I will play the photos in the meantime if you agree with it.
Yes, of course. So basically, my passion for photography started a long time ago, but for most of the time was basically a hobby of mine, just to express myself and to find an outlet for my creativity. But during time, I've been very keen on that. Significance in that. That's why I chose to send those pictures in particular, because I think that not only are the most fresh one that I did, but even because I think they have some, they can be like the summarize of what I pursued with photography. That it's this like the importance for me of culturally giving women some sort of empowerment, because mostly all of my subjects are women or queer people, because I want to give them more space and I want them to feel empowered through my photography. In this case in particular, the model is Arianna, which is a friend of mine. And we did this photo shoot with some solid base of internal word, because in the beginning it was a collaboration with another photographer. And basically we want to represent the internal world versus the external world. In this case, mine was internal. That's why I chose like these red settings. Because for me, red is very like in some sort related with passion, but even with taboos, with things that society tend to make look worse. But not in all the cases they are worst. I think that sometimes they're just secret, but not for this they should be feared, or someone should be ashamed of that. And in this case is, of course, again, some sort of power giving the model the time, the space, the platform to shine, to feel confident, to feel good in her skin, and without any type of judgment and fear in that. Of course, this is some type of photography that I really like, and I've been really inspired by anime and manga, in particular the series Nana, that for me was very, very relevant in that moment. Because in some kind of way, I think it's very connected to the theme that I chose. So this kind of importance to women. I think in Nana there are a lot of representation of powerful women, but even I think in Aki that it's not only the most like the one that is shown, but even like in internal world, through emotions, through raw feelings, and not being ashamed of that. And even in that case, these feelings find a way of expression through creativity, through music in that case. So in some kind of way, it was a very intense moment for me to find some sort of inspiration. And yes, I imagine a little bit the model as a Nana on a stage, which performed her best self without shaming, without fear, without nobody that can judge her, because she is free. Even though if can be only in the internal world, I think that internal after can be represented even on the external. So the main characteristic are these, but I'm open if there are any questions from you, if something is not clear. I hope not.
I think that presentation was so, I can say it was complex, and I think you gathered everything all together. Maybe our viewers have some questions. I hope we solved the problem with me not being loud enough. I hope they will write it down if now everything is okay. Live chat on YouTube is open if you have any questions for Marco, but I think you left us speechless because you told everything. I was just like, okay, so what else did he left anything behind? I think the work that you do is amazing. Just continue with it, and I hope that viewers agree with me. I think now it's the time to jump to Italy, because you are from Italy, and we can go to Ludovica, who is already in room with us, and then we'll go back to Portugal to see Capucine, because I think you still have some materials left for us. Okay, now we have Ludovica here. Let's jump to Italy.
Hello, I'm from Italy here. I'm Ludovica, and I represent the organization named XENA, Dinamiche Interculturali. It's a cultural organization that's based in Padova, northeast of Italy, and we are part of the network with these two organizations that invited me and my organization, and they're hosting the meeting. And I represent this organization as a person who is working in it by doing many activities related with EAC programs and supporting and coordinating different volunteers in different projects all over Italy, and all over collecting volunteers for all over the world and sending them for all over the world. For example, Marco talked before, we send him to Portugal. So that's the kind of job we do. And I started working at XENA recently in September 2025. And I was so happy by this opportunity, because they embrace my energy and the willing to work with young people and to connect all over Europe and beyond. And what we do are many, many things, and I'm in charge that just on the part of the EAC programs, but we do also facilitation for non-formal education groups in locally, and also there are some of my colleagues who are in charge of volunteering and educational trainings and other kind of activities that involved as well Erasmus Plus funding and projects. But somehow I'm both representing XENA, but also my experience as a young person who happened and have the chance to be part of an EAC program as well. I have a small contribution to share with you. That's part of a music video that I did while I was volunteering in Ireland. And I was in this very big intercultural group. So I sense that can be something meaningful to celebrate the day that brings us together today. And it's a music video that we made for a local artist, a local musician. So the music you will hear is from this local artist, but the video that we made is like the actors in the video. So there is me, there is another volunteer from Italy, but one other guy from Ireland, a girl from Russia, and another girl from Turkey. So we were all together working for a company who was into theater and drama facilitation for young people. And we also perform in different shows and performances. But this one is the only kind of proof that we did something for the community and for a local artist. And they are both also the video itself is made by another international volunteer was my colleague during this experience. And I sense that's something that really connects all of us, because we were all into performing and art and video making, but we come together to do something that was bigger than us. It was a way to represent some other person perspective on music. So I don't know if you
I
can.
have to say, I really like the video that you've sent, and I think it's time to show it to the rest of the world. The music is still going through my ears.
I know. I have to
Let's
put
check it out.
advertising.
Backstage memories.
Yes.
My love and I, we lie so deep beneath the grass on summer days. We'll sit and watch the clouds go past, and we'll hear the maidens sing on the price of everything. La la la. The times are tough. I haven't been myself of late. We've had it rough. It's like we just got out of jail, and we will pay for their greed, and they shall pay no heed. La 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 la. I'll take a trip. I'll blast myself out into space. My workers' rights.
Oh, now it will be. Let me switch the picture. Now we see you. You're the important one. Tell us first, what's the weather like in Italy?
Oh, it's very, very sunny, and like it's already summer somehow. The vibe is that. Even though the weather was weird a couple of weeks ago because of spring, so huge clouds and rain, but now somehow you can sense that summer is right behind the corner. So lovely.
I think this video of you got me a little bit sleepy.
I'm sorry.
I think it's time to go back to Portugal. Do you have any last words?
I will be happy if the people who are joining the live stream have any questions about EAC programs and how to join in, and if there are any kind of question related with opportunities of mobility, because it's something that I really care about, and I would be more than happy to support people who are wondering how to have an experience such as the one I did and the one I promote through my. So glad to be here, and I will again. I take this chance as well to thank you as well again for this opportunity to be here in this day.
Yeah, thank you once again. We played the short presentation of your organization while you were explaining things that you do, and I hope some of the people from Italy that are with us today will scan the QR code and hopefully contact you and have the experience of their lifetime as you and I think all of we did back in time. Every year it's interesting how many interesting stories we get from all around Europe, and I'm getting my third story now from Portugal, where Capucine, actually she's from France. Don't mess up everything, because we have Marco from Italy, but he's now in Portugal, and we have Capucine from France, and she's also now in Portugal. I'm in Slovenia, as I am every year, and also Hita is back in Portugal. She's constantly around Europe somewhere, but now at this moment she's in Portugal, and I hope she will join us after we get a presentation from French volunteer who is right now in sunny Lisbon.
So, so I'm working with the Associação Mais Cidadania, and so I'm the volunteering for 8 months. And actually, with Marco, you're the previously volunteering. We work for the social media of the association, so we made the different content, and we also promoted the association. So me today, I'm gonna show you one of my biggest project. So actually, I degreed in graphic design and art direction in Paris, and after I decided to doing like European sorority cups volunteering. And so my work I'm gonna present to you, it's the name is Metapop. So actually, I create a fictional hyperpop festival that will take place in France. So that project was actually for my degree. So I made all like a communication and everything, and a communication campaign. And I want to try something like inspired by gaming, but also gamification, and something like nice to enjoy and discover this new edition of the festival. So the name of the festival is Metapop. It's kind of it's like playing with the Metapop in French is like put your pop. So yeah, so actually how I want to create and to announce this festival. The first, so I create a mobile app that will be launched, allowed user to collect sound cards featuring like French hyperpop artists. So actually it's work like a little bit like kind of Pokemon Go. But it's gonna be like so many different QR codes around Paris with the poster, and the people gonna say, "Oh, what exactly it is?" But after you like collect like you collect some like card with the different artists, and all the participants can unlock and collect this different card. Later, so the user they are applied they have the app, receive the notification, and through the app, notification is gonna appear, and they're gonna have a reveal of the teaser video, and it's gonna announce the Finale festival, and all the artists that collect for this game will be appear as a part of the lineup of the first festival edition. So actually it was very long project that I make during all my last year of studies, and I create something very pop with the colors and everything. So I create the app. So you can see right now the teaser. I use a lot of different like typography, something very pop, like the people gonna say, "Oh, it's really cool, it's very new." I also decided to talk about hyperpop because I also writing about this new kind of genre of music. Yes, like very underground, not very mainstream and everything. So I think it was like very interesting and very new, like a new generation that listen this kind of music. So I made the app with Figma. It's like kind of a special app for making web design and everything. And I made the video with Premiere Pro and After Effects. And the poster I made also, so the finale poster gonna appear in the street in Paris of the festival. And yes, that's a like kind of a project I really like to made, because like I think you're really free to explore graphically and visually so many different stuff. So yes, and that was like really nice to do. I really like it, and yes, it's really nice also to think like how to create the curiosity of the people. Like okay, what is this? What's why there is a QR code on the street? I'm really curious, and after people gonna start this game to looking for all the different QR code in the city. Yes, like Pokemon Go, like the people start to walking around. They have like kind of a community. You can change, make like everything. So that was a really interesting work, and finally I present to judge and I have like a good feedback. So I was really happy with that, and I'm proud of this project. So. Yes, I think that's pretty cool, and yeah, I had really a lot of fun to make it, a lot of work too, but yeah, I really enjoy, and yes, I think that's all. If you have any question, I'm really happy to answer you. And yes, thank you for listening to me.
I don't have a question. I actually have a comment. You didn't just
Okay.
make a video or a graphic design. You made a whole concept of the festival,
Yes.
which is great. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of work behind it. I know a bit of video and graphic design because I'm doing it all the time. But to make a whole concept, I wish you really well, and I hope that this comes true in as big as scale as possible.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and now we are back in Kotlovnica. Before we go back to Portugal for a short moment, where our coordinator and organizer of this live stream for the 5th year is already waiting for us. She's right now preparing her seat. She's a bit shorter than me. I have a problem because I have to bend down all the time. But they are bringing some blocks now to put them under her chair to be tall as Marco. But before we go back to Lisbon, we have one more project to present. It's an interesting project that it's unfortunately coming to an end. It's just an official end. We will continue to do it in maybe in a different way, or a bit changed, a bit smaller, but still now it's still going on. It's interesting project for young people, and we made a video. But now we come to the interesting part, because we had to make 3 videos: one of Micromedia Evolution, one for our volunteers here in Kotlovnica, and one for this last project that is waiting for you. And if you recognize the narrator of this video, you will get a special present from Slovenia.
In 2024, Youth Center Kotlovnica Kamnik launched the pilot project Youth Work Against Youth Precarity, aimed at helping young people better understand precarious employment and confidently enter the labor market. Now, as the project slowly enters its final phase, we look back on a year full of trainings, workshops, counseling, and cooperation with local organizations and schools. One of the key parts of the project was the collaboration. In 2024, Youth Center Kotlovnica Kamnik launched the pilot project Youth Work Against Youth Precarity, aimed at helping young people better understand precarious employment and confidently enter the labor market. Now, as the project slowly enters its final phase, we look back on a year full of trainings, workshops, counseling, and cooperation with local organizations and schools. One of the key parts of the project was the collaboration between Youth Center Kotlovnica and Rudolf Meister Grammar and Secondary School Kamnik, which took place between January and June 2025. During this period, students participated in a series of interactive trainings focused on employment rights, social protection, financial literacy, and recognizing unfair or insecure forms of work. Through practical exercises, discussions, quizzes, and real-life examples, students explored topics such as employment contracts, workers' rights, common labor violations, different forms of employment, and career planning. They also learned how to read payslips, understand taxes and contributions, and think critically about their future role on the labor market. An important part of the program was the Living Library of Professions, where students met people with different career paths and work experiences, gaining direct insight into the realities of modern employment. In June, the program continued outside the classroom with a thematic walk around Kamnik. Students visited organizations such as the Employment Service, Kreativna Četvrt Barutana, Kickstarter Cooperative, and Youth Center Kotlovnica, where they discovered support systems available to young people facing employment insecurity. The response from students was extremely positive. Many highlighted the practical approach, open conversations, and topics that are often missing from formal education. For many, it was the first time they truly reflected on their rights, financial knowledge, and how to recognize exploitation in the workplace. Through this project, co-financed by the European Union and the Ministry of Education, we aim to equip young people with the knowledge, confidence, and tools they need for a safer and more stable future.
And we are continuing with a workshop about financial knowledge in next week, next Thursday. If you want to join, I think we can arrange the live stream. If you want, just write down in a comment. And now in Lisbon, as promised, a friend of mine is waiting to get her word. Just wave to the world.
I'm really sorry. As I was saying, thank you so much for passing me the word again, and also for the patience because we were dealing with some logistical aspects from this side. As I said, it's super, super nice to be here back once again, one more year. It's a celebration for us. It's achievement. And before I talk a little bit about MCN and also what, as someone that is representing the network, is feeling from all the presentations that we had here and the inputs. Also, I'm going to do a little bit of promotion of Mais Cidadania. I believe that some of you already know the work that we do and you follow us online. For the ones that you are seeing this live stream for the first time, hi, welcome. We are really happy to have you here. And Mais Cidadania is an association that is based in Lisbon, Portugal since 2003. And the core of the association started with arts and how we can use arts, especially the ones that are not so much addressed in schools. So, for example, I'm talking more about urban arts like graffiti, rap, stuff like that, could be a way to address topics like citizenship. And that's how Mais Cidadania started. And of course, during these years, we transformed. Nowadays we do all kinds of projects. We also work with the European Solidarity Corps. It's also how Marco and Capucine is here, and they also share this bond with the Ludovica. But yeah, we continue to go to schools. We continue to talk about active participation, citizenship, human rights. And we try to have a local impact, a local base of work here, but also abroad. That's also how we are connected with the Matissa, Ludovica, so MC Kotlovnica and Xena. And without using more words, I would invite Matis to pass a video that resumes more or less what is a normal month here in Mais Cidadania, and it's also something that was made by our amazing volunteers, so you can have an overview of our work.
Precisamos ter aqui uma foto. E na outra e depois eu chamo também, eles perderam. Eu não tenho. Mas é isto. Vais fazer um mal por trás. Consentimento. Tenho. Cada.
It was a short but meaningful video, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You have anything else to
Yeah.
for the end of this year's live stream?
Yeah. Of course, then I will leave the last words to you. You know very well how to do this moment. We trust you. But first of all, and a really, really big thank you to Ludovica, to Xena. This year we are few, but good, I believe. And it's always super nice to feel that our partners are here. They want to celebrate this with us. Also, our volunteers. So it's amazing, and for us, and I think also all the partners that are involved in MCN, even if they are not here today, we do this kind of activities, but because we believe in the power of the youngsters, what they are doing, the value that they bring to our own organizations, the value that they take from their own volunteering experience, and then when they go to different places. And that's truly, truly beautiful. And it's also what we want to promote as More Citizenship Network. It's also why we are a collective, a network of multiple organizations dedicated to youth all over Europe. And that's why we continue to do this kind of work. So a really, really big thank you to you, to the people that are in that side, and to Ludovica, to Xen, and Matis, of course. We already, you know how we feel about you always accepting this challenging of hosting this live stream. So thank you so much.
I say every year the same. This year is the last time. But you somehow managed to convince me to do it once more, and I'm always nervous in these last moments. You know, yesterday I was like, okay, now I'm getting the materials, everything will be okay. And then in the morning you wake up, you put everything in place, and you're really relaxed. And then you come to the studio at approximately 1, and you think everything will go as planned, and then things start to mix up. But it's every year the same story, and that's why we enjoy it. Thank you, Portugal. Thank you, Italy. Thank you, France. Thank you, Austria, Romania, Poland, and all the others that you've been with us today on this special day when we are celebrating the World Day for cultural diversity. It's time to close up this live stream. I think we had an amazing time. We heard many different and inspiring stories. I'm still amused by the project of Capucine, of this whole concept of festival. We will talk about it later, so don't go, or you can go and we will hear each other tomorrow, because today I think I had enough of you all together. Don't get it in a bad way. But it's time to go home. So next year, 2027, it will be here sooner than you can imagine. Maybe next year we will be outside. Who knows? Let's see you next year, and enjoy the rest of the day, enjoy the rest of the May, and Merry Christmas.